So what I'm going to talk about, have you heard of Messalina? No. That's a no.
No,
That's a no.
That's good. So that's good for me. So that I can tell you stuff and then you've like gone away and learned something.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
I've learned a lot today.
Okay. So she was the third wife of Emperor Claudius. Yeah.
Mhm.
You've got that? Okay. And she married when she was 15 years old. That's
Okay.
good. Okay.
That's young.
So this is just like setting the scene.
Got
she was
it.
just a girly
Mhm.
getting
Got
married.
it.
Yeah. And
She's
she
probably
was
just
very,
getting her boobs. Do you know what I mean? God bless.
Yeah, that was
I know.
early doors.
yeah.
Okay.
That was probably old back then, wasn't
It's
it?
probably about 45.
Babe,
Still on the shelf.
if we now, no, we'd have been tossed on the like
Well,
pile.
at least you live with a man. I'd have been a
Nah,
witch,
but-
burnt at the stake.
Yeah, you'd be definitely.
I'd have no chance.
Yeah, practically infertile
Mhm.
now. How old are you?
Literally, yeah.
28.
20, yeah,
28.
28.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Not good.
No.
Not good. Not good.
Spinster.
But anyway, she's known as like really pretty, really amazing, but also very dangerous. Okay. So I'm going to tell you some goss. Ready?
Ready.
Okay. So her most famous rumour is she allegedly challenged a top prostitute to a contest to see who can sleep with more men in 24 hours.
So it's like Bonnie Blue v like Lily Phillips. vibes.
Exactly.
Literally like
Got
that.
it.
So basically the prostitute, she got a 25. She was a bit like, oh, I'm a bit worn out now. It's getting a bit sore. And then Messalina just kept going. So my question to you, if you were number 26 in the queue, would you be fucked off?
What that I didn't get my turn.
Yeah.
If I'd waited and I wanted it, I'd be
So,
very upset. Yeah.
Did they pay? I'd definitely ask for a refund.
That's a good question. I'll have to like consult the ancient sources. but
Sure.
the answer's probably, yeah.
And what like the currency was back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would be really annoyed for
Yeah.
sure if you've queued and they stop you at the the gate
At the
to
Golden
heaven.
Gate.
Yeah. You'd be fuming.
You would be.
Yeah.
You'd not be a bit relieved because then you've had already like 25 before you and you're a bit like, oh.
Yeah, you probably listen. I'd probably want to get there early if I was.
I'd
gonna
like
do
to be in
something
the
like
first
that.
5, really.
Yeah,
First
top
five.
three.
Top
I would
three,
say,
top three.
Yeah, I'd probably be camping overnight. Do you know what I mean? To get to the front of the queue,
Yeah.
I'd be doing the equivalent of like the Swifties.
Yes,
Taylor.
to forget the front of Wembley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're right. You don't want to be last, but then sometimes you get a second win, don't you, and things like that. So
After 25 shags, when have you had a second wind?
wouldn't you like to know? Often. But yeah, do you know what I mean? I think you could.
No,
it's like
not really,
Runners
no.
high. It's like runners high.
Sure.
Like mile 25. I'm back.
But
I
like, how
don't
long
know
do you
that
think
it-
the prostitute was going for? Do you think it was like a little like one in, one out, like Bonnie Blue? Like apparently it's like 20 seconds or something, or you get a minute.
Do you know what I mean? I just think,
Yeah.
like, let's do the maths here.
Yeah.
I hate to be this person, but it's not possible.
It's not working.
It's not like, do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Also, is that really even sex? That's the real question.
Well, that is the debate. How do you define it?
Is
Yeah.
it if it's 20 seconds in and out?
It's kind of just a greeting.
Do you know
A
what I
hi
mean?
and
It's a hello,
bye.
it's a high
Yeah.
five, it's a handshake,
Yeah.
if you will.
Just with your genitals.
And back then they had no like contraception as well.
I
so it's
know,
like,
what a
know.
mess.
bad. But apparently she was so like, she was gagging for the dick so much, she would sneak out of the palace and work as a prostitute in a brothel. as
Do you know
well.
what?
Because
I
she just wasn't getting laid at home.
Allegedly not.
But then that is sad for her.
But is she a queen?
Yeah, she's like a queen, so it's like, a double
she
life.
didn't need to go to the brothel. She could have had them delivered to her.
Yeah, she should have been on Deliveroo.
But she
Swiping
had like a
through.
Yeah.
yeah. But I feel like it's a secret identity. Like get a wig on, just like Hannah Montana. Do you know what I
And
mean?
also sometimes it's nice to rebel, isn't it? Especially if you
Yeah.
wanted to be squeaky clean. Like she just wanted to be a bit, down
Dirty,
and dirty.
yeah.
Mm.
And everyone, no kink shaming here. Like if your kink is to
Go
be in a
put a wig on
brothel,
and go to a brothel.
as you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're supportive of it.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's
Slay,
so nice.
queen.
Yeah, get it, girl.
Slay queen.
Eat when you can.
Yeah.
Right. Should we do another segment now?
Go,
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is, I like this one. It's called Explain This to a Victorian Child.
Oh,
Fun.
good.
So basically,
You'll be good at this because of your algorithm.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm going to give you a concept and you both have to like explain it to a Victorian child. Okay, my first one is doom scrolling. Go.
Okay, that is hard actually.
Yeah. Imagine it's little tiny Tim. He's starving on the street.
Okay, Tiny Tim. Imagine, Tiny Tim. What's the thing you love the most in the whole world?
Probably food.
Food. So
Got
when you
none.
get, food and like when it's really like sweet, the food, imagine it's like cake. And that first bite, you think that is brilliant, delicious. I love it. Then you keep going, Tiny Tim, and you just keep chomp, 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 chomp,
And
eating
it's
that
endless,
cake.
endless cake. As much cake as you
and
like.
you can have as much cake as you want, and you think that's really good because you think you love cake, and you think, oh, look at all this cake I get, it's endless. And then you're about 20 minutes, an hour into all the cake, Tiny Tim, and you're feeling a bit sick, and it's not making you feel well anymore, Tiny Tim. So you need to drag yourself away, but it's so tempting to just stay and keep
Eating the cake.
because you can,
Because you get that dopamine hit.
and it's
Hey,
really
that's a
easy.
brilliant explanation.
That was so good.
That's doom scrolling. Thank you.
That was so
And that's
good.
why I spent a year being a doc.
Because I've got some descriptions here. Because obviously having clean teeth back then is like the be all and end all, sort of. If you've got your teeth still there, you're good, you're a bit of a shag. So I looked through this list called, have you heard of Harris's Covent Garden list of ladies?
No.
Okay, so basically it's you know, like the AA pages from years ago, and it's like the form book.
Right.
It's basically that, but for prostitutes.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah, I know. So I had a look through, basically, and it's got all of these. Can you see it here? It's got like descriptions of all the ladies.
Love.
So it'll describe it, and it talks about the teeth and stuff.
Oh.
So this is, so I thought like teeth are sort of
Okay,
links
yeah,
because we're doing, you know, dental hygiene and all of that,
Yeah.
and how people
It's very
clean their
important.
teeth.
Yeah.
So I'll read out a description. I don't know if this one talks
Can
about
you read
teeth.
it that you're trying to sell this woman to me, please, for services?
I can try.
Okay. All right, so I'm a punter.
Yeah.
I'm a gentleman looking for a lady.
So people would collect these magazines, like Playboy magazines, like, and stash them
Okay.
under the bed.
So is this
because
like an advert for a lady, yeah?
It's advert, but it's written in like a book, and it's got the names.
Would you please read it out?
Do you want me to read it out? Okay.
But would you read it out like you're trying to sell me this lady, please?
Yeah, okay.
Thank
I've
you.
done GCSE drama, but like
Here we
I can't
go.
promise anything. Okay. Miss Williams, number 17, Pitt Street. This is a fine tall lady, about 24, a very fine figure, just returned from Brighton.
Oh.
Has been in the dock to have her bottom cleaned and fresh coppered, what that means, where she has washed away all the impurities of prostitution and risen almost immaculate, like Venus, from the waves. She at present has a young man of the pen who is her favourite and lives on the first floor. And then it goes to the next page. She is now fit to carry any burthen and sails from the rate of 10 to 12 notches an hour. So yeah.
So
Are you sold?
basically, she's a prostitute. She's had her arsehole cleaned in Brighton.
Yeah.
She's back. She's having it off with a writer that lives on the first floor.
Yeah.
And she's
She's
ready
douched
to
and
carry
ready
a
to go.
baby.
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
Well, at least you know she's got a clean arsehole.
Right, exactly. So are you sold or not? It doesn't tell you about her teeth, but I thought this is quite a good one to get us, to show us about.
I mean,
about.
I'd meet her.
Yeah.
And I'd want to know where she was cleansed in Brighton, because I've been for a few nights out in Brighton, and believe me, you don't come back cleansed.
You know. She seems nice though.
I'm sure she's a lovely woman.
Because there was one that I read, I couldn't find it, but I read it ages ago. And it talked about this woman, and he said, if you ignore the fact she's got a hunchback, she's got great tits and teeth, so you can crack on.
Stunning.
But imagine
I mean, the
reading
hunchback
that.
might come in handy.
Wait. Yeah. But imagine like reading that description of yourself. You'd be mortified.
I've read worse about me.
Bless you.
And that's just from exes.
Bless you. But I'd be mortified, and that's in a book, and you're trying to sell yourself to people, and it's
I
saying,
mean, look,
ignore a
good luck
hunchback.
to them. I mean, I'm all for, you know, the sex workers. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Get a
bless
couple of
her.
shillings.
Yeah.
It sounds like a lovely life.
Oh, I don't think it was for them.
Maybe not them.
Maybe not. And my final one is
It's the most surreal podcast I've ever been on in my life. I genuinely feel like Ant and Dec are going to come out in a minute.
because they used to like sort of like scratch out half the names, but then it's got the address on, so I'm like, well, why are you trying to keep yourself anonymous?
Yeah.
But basically, this is my final one, because it talks about teeth. Those who keep ladies do not seem to regard their charms, but become keepers because it is the fashion. She cannot be admired on account of her charms, for she has very few. Indeed, we are so blind that we cannot discern any. She is tall and lusty, has a dead eye and a flattish nose, but good teeth, and is very much given to laughing. And she also wears short petticoats.
So
She'll put out.
So a short
Yeah.
petticoat,
Yeah.
dodgy eye, flat nose,
But she's got her teeth.
nice teeth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know.
Who's your favourite out of those three?
Well, has she got a clean arsehole?
Is that the $1 million question? Yeah. Yeah.
It's important for me.
I like the hunchback, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, she's a laugh. I reckon she's... Do you know what? Because I think she'd probably be a right laugh on a night out.
Yeah.
Because she's probably got more making up to do with the personality side of stuff.
But she's got great tits and teeth.
Got great tits, teeth. She's got a good old laugh.
Mm-hmm.
But she's just bent over constantly. Old Quasi.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to know how hunched she is.
It didn't say. It just said you have to ignore the hunchback. If you can ignore it, get past it.
How you can ignore that? Someone sitting like that.
If you put her in a different position, I don't...
I suppose if she's on her back, would she be like an armadillo?
What, just like roll?
Yeah.
I think so. But could you not
But that
get her
could-
in doggy? Yeah.
That could work, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Like a little rocking horse.
But I just find it so funny that they're so focused on teeth at this point. They're all saying like,
Well,
the
maybe
teeth
I'm
are
living in
great.
the wrong era.
Well, exactly. So how do you think people kept their teeth clean back then?
Swish piss around their mouth by the
That is
sounds
so
of it.
true. That is so true. That was in one book. But then he got it from this Roman source as well. So
Roman
it's like
sauce.
not a sauce, like a
Oh.
Roman book that told them about how to keep the teeth clean and stuff. But they were also like sacrificing animals
I
for
would
the
just
sun to
do-
come up. So it's a bit like, come on.
Yeah. I don't know. I suppose these days it's just a electric toothbrush, toothpaste, mouthwash,
Not
floss.
You know they used to buy secondhand toothbrushes in the Georgian era.
I do now.
Yeah.
I
find that
couldn't use someone
crazy.
else's toothbrush.
I know, but
I
they
think it would
obviously
make
had
me
no
actually
concept of
heave.
it. But used to buy them. They looked really nice. I don't get us wrong. They looked really nice. They'd come in like a silver case and you'd like whip it out and you just carry it with you. Just give yourself a little teeth clean. But you buy it secondhand if you couldn't afford a new one.
Ah.
Oh, that's nice.
I'll sort them out.
That's really nice. That's nice. And they also had lead fillings that came in about
Like
17,
that,
15.
but they were heavy.
Oh, awful. And then my favourite fact.
That's maybe why she had a hunchback. She had so many fillings.
Lead filling, it weighed her down
Yeah.
and killed her off.
Yeah, she died.
But if you had like a rotten tooth and you needed to get it out, there's this one lad who wrote this book in 1645 called Charles Allen. He's from York, so like near me. And I actually can't believe he wrote this. He basically said how he would put a fake tooth in for someone. So he basically choose an animal, whether it be a dog, a sheep, a goat, or a baboon. Where you're getting a baboon in York, I have no idea. Tie its legs together, fasten its head, and then whack the tooth out. Not only to the very jawbone, but as far between the said bone and the tooth as the finest instrument could go, and then leave a tiny bit of gum left. And what you would do, so you've got someone, she's had too much sugar, she's got a bit carried away, get her tooth out, you get the baboon's tooth, and whack it in her, and then tie it with some, I think, wire, or they'd use like a ribbon or something.
Are you a real person?
I don't know. But yeah.
Is this actually real?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, York famous for baboons.
Yeah, it is. I couldn't believe that when I read that. It's actually true. There's a bit, like, I looked, this is like taken from the book as well.
Right.
Is instructions.
What do you do at night?
Me?
Yeah.
Find out stuff like this and go,
Right.
all right, okay, I'm going to bed now.
Do you have
nice.
friends or
I've got 3. Yeah, I've got.
do they also?
No.
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 Maybe, I don't know, like pop to a bar.
I think so. I think I should. Yeah. But for now, I love finding out stuff like this. It's great.
No,
It's
I mean,
cracking.
it's really interesting, but
Yeah.
I worry it's all consuming for you.
I think it is. I think it is.
I'll take you
I
out.
enjoy it. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I enjoy it nonetheless. I really enjoy it. But yeah.
Where am I?
But yeah, people would obviously die through infections as well. But
I'm not sure.
yeah, I thought I'd just clarify that one.
Yeah, I'll just bring that one out.
Yeah. And my favourite part of this is they already knew how to make like fake teeth from bones and stuff, but this lad, he was just on like a mad one on a little mission.
Just all fuck it, take it out
yeah,
of the baboon.
take it out of the baboon.
Ain't got the
put it
time.
in there. It's minging.
Right.
So do you?
These aren't baboon.
Oh, that's good.
No.
That's good. Oh, they're so white. They're
They
so
are.
perfect.
They
are.
Yeah,
No, but they're like so straight, like
They're
so
quite
white.
straight. Yeah.
Oh, I like them. No, they look really nice. I like them.
Thank you.
Where was I going with that?
I don't know.
I don't know, to be honest. I've got like little random notes. I'm like, yeah, I'll talk about this. Yeah. You could use a rag to get food out of your teeth as well, because they didn't have toothpaste. You just put a little rag in your teeth. Again,
Right.
that would be quite manky. We've talked about buying the toothbrushes secondhand. And then, another fact that I really like is when you're 21, this is like the Edwardian years. I feel like I'm skipping loads of like periods here. If you weren't 21 and married, a good present for you from your dad was to take all of your teeth out at the dentist.
Why? For blowjobs?
Yeah. No.
Oh, I'm sure you thought that was real.
No. So because you won't have a dentist bill to pay, you'd be seen as more like valuable to a potential husband. So he'd take you on. And you get obviously a new set of dentures put in.
Oh, you get dentures?
Yeah. No, she's not going to walk around with like a gummy
That's
smile.
what I thought you meant.
No, I should have explained that better. But it would be a good like cracking birthday present for you to get all of your teeth taken out.
I mean, to be honest, I'm not against that.
I do see it.
I can see
Yeah.
the attraction, like forgetting about the bill for a minute.
Yeah.
But having all your teeth out and just like a nice set of dentures put in, then you're never going to have any tooth problems the rest of your life.
So I thought we'd play a game.
Okay,
if that's
I like a
okay.
game. Yeah.
Right. I love this title. Okay. Which witch was a witch and which witch wasn't a witch?
Right.
Okay. So
And that was that.
And that's it. So I'm going to read out some weird things that women have been accused of witchcraft for, and you have to work out if it's true or false.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
I like this
Ready?
game.
Okay. So, first one. She didn't hear the question, "Are you a witch?"
What?
Like someone said to her, "Are you a witch?" and she didn't hear them, so they thought she was a witch.
Which?
Yeah. Was that yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, thank
that's
you.
true.
Thank you,
And-
Cafe.
So this was a woman called Rebecca Nurse, and she was really old and she was hard of hearing.
No.
And
See,
like,
we
you a
laugh,
witch?
but
And
is she
then
dead?
I
Well,
assume
she
so
probably
because it
is
was hundreds
now,
of years ago.
but-
Yeah. Yeah. So
I'll
the
bet.
silence was taken as proof, and she was hanged. Which is
Oh.
really, yeah.
And there we are laughing.
I know. Sad.
Awful.
It's so sad
What, just because she didn't hear the question?
because she didn't hear the question, and I
That's
thought,
bollocks.
well, be a witch.
I mean, she might have been.
She could have been.
You never know.
Can't prove that.
But we love you, Rebecca.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Next one. Slamming the church door.
Well, it depends if it's windy, in my opinion.
Mhm.
I'm going to say not witch.
Are you sure?
Well, you're
Oh no.
making me doubt myself. So, all right, I'll say witch.
No, say not witch. No, say witch. No.
Witch?
What was your first answer?
Not witch.
Oh, so that's wrong.
Oh.
So, so it was true. Sorry, I feel like. Anyway,
Been
so this
hoodwinked.
what? That's the word. This was the sister of Rebecca.
Oh, my God, what a family
know.
affair.
I know.
So she slammed the door, she didn't hear the question, and both of them.
They're dead and now they're gone. So basically, this was a girl called Sarah, and she was accused because she closed a church door, allegedly, quote unquote, with the devil's steady hand. So that is now twisted into a witch's act. And then
Does that not just say how ridiculous this all is?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we
Really
had some
bad.
ridiculous stories on the show where, like, the likes of like Matthew
I
Hopkins.
was going to mention him. I
Bastard.
hate him. Absolutely hate him.
Bastard.
I was sat watching that last night being like, he is a fucking
Oh,
incel.
He is.
And then that historian woman, Serena, with the nice hair.
She's great.
Oh, she was like, well, he wasn't an incel. He was more like a, what did you say? She called him like a,
They're basically,
cult leader.
Yeah,
A cult
leader,
leader.
but a misogynist, basically.
yeah.
But yeah, like he would just sit in like a cafe. We'd been in that cafe. Well, it was a pub at the time.
Mm-hmm.
He'd just sit in the pub and he would just like listen, overhear conversations between women.
Yeah.
That's all he would do. You know, like anyone would in a bar.
Exactly.
You'd overhear conversations all the time. And these women might just be sitting there going, do you know what? I really don't like Jane. Jane's an arsehole.
Yeah.
Like she's not
Massive
done this,
bitch.
she's not done that. Just
Uh-huh.
having a bitch, having a
Yeah,
gossip.
yeah.
And he would write it all down And then if Jean fell over and broke her leg,
You've cursed
it's
her.
them, witches. But people believed him. And he was just given like free reign to persecute anyone he wanted, put them on trial and get them hung or kill them. It was just so bizarre that someone who, in my opinion, was an absolute prick.
Massive, massive prick.
Just everyone believed and went, oh, well, if Matthew says it, must be a witch.
Oh, of course.
But that's he then wrote a book, and then that book travelled across the Atlantic and ended up in Salem, and that's where all the Salem witch trials come from. Like, his book was like the witch Bible.
It's crazy.
It's
I know,
so
I
fucking
remember
bizarre.
Watching that and being like, that is crazy how it all like links together and everything.
I'm really sorry. We were playing a game and I've just gone...
No, it's fine. I love bitching about Matthew.
Yeah,
I
same.
absolutely hate him. He's
Yeah.
up there with Henry VIII because I do slag off Henry VIII in like every chance I get. And now it's Matthew Hopkins. He's like number one enemy for me. I hate him. I actually hate him. But then, because I was watching it and it said there was a law that passed, and if you accused someone of a witch, you're not going to lie. So it's obviously true. So if you...
If I said you're a
question,
witch...
No, but if I turned round and said, well, Matthew Hopkins is a witch, what's going to happen then? That's what I was thinking
Why
about
didn't
that.
anyone say that?
Exactly. And I feel like I need to go back in time and just be like, look,
Just have a row about
listen,
it.
lads, just say he's a witch.
Yeah, and then you're fine.
And then you sorted, honestly, and then you sorted.
If only we
No,
had you knocking about back then.
I know. I feel like I could have saved the day.
Yeah, I think you could have.
Thanks, Rylan. That's really nice. We've touched on this, but basically the next one is because your child said so.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
I think you would be accused of a witch because of the whole from the mouths of babes.
Mm-hmm.
And kids were really believed because they were believed that they are so pure and innocent that they wouldn't lie.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, if your child said you're a witch, you'd get done.
Yeah. And then what also, this is making me think, you know how they have the animals as well? What were they called?
The familiars.
The familiars.
I mean, to be fair, like one of the women who was killed in the end did have a cat called Sathan.
I'm just thinking, come
and
on.
I just think, why?
Wise up.
Like, go for Fluffy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Why would you call your cat Sathan? It's basically Satan.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Just
See,
go
I'm
with like
allergic.
cuddles or something.
I'm allergic to cats.
So am I.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think my
No way.
mum, when she was pregnant with me, she got scratched by a cat.
You don't.
And I think that's why I'm allergic to animal fur. But I mean, totally off point.
Weird, 'cause
But
when my mum was pregnant with my brother, she ate loads of like hazelnuts and stuff, and now
Thought you were
he's
gonna
got
say
an
cats.
allergy. No,
or whiskers.
no, close. And now my brother's got an allergy, so I think it does.
Oh, do you reckon?
Yeah, I used to be allergic to mayonnaise as well because mum used to eat loads of mayonnaise. And then the
You'd
best
think that it'd
part,
do the opposite though. You'd think it'd just make you like it.
well, I like it now, but I used to come out in hives.
What about now?
No, yeah, I used to come out with hives when I had mayonnaise when I was a kid.
And what about mayonnaise as an adult?
Oh, fine.
Oh,
no
you're just growing
bother.
out the hives.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Oh,
I can't
witch.
have raw apples. I know it's a weird one, isn't
Well,
it?
what would you do to eat an apple? Cook it. Apple pie, McDonald's.
Yeah, I can have an apple crumble. So if you microwave it for 30 seconds, I can have an apple, but I can't have them raw. I'm not going to die or anything. Like, it's quite dramatic. I'll just like
Itchy throat.
yeah, it's just like that.
I'm a bit like that with a banana.
Oh, yeah. I was like that for a time, but then I was like, come on, I need to get over myself. And I triumphed.
This is really interesting.
Thank you.
There's a whole new podcast in this.
Yeah,
What makes me
Allergic
itchy
to
throated?
stuff.
Yeah.
allergic to stuff, but cats. So I feel like going back to the point, because it's getting back
What
to
was
the
the
history.
point?
Cats, being allergic to cats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So if I was accused of witchcraft, but I was allergic to animal fur, then surely they'd be like, well, it can't be a witch.
Exactly, unless I think you're putting it on.
True.
Yeah.
But just don't name your cat Sathan.
No. But then I was confused because they had other familiars as well, like sheep and everything. I was going to wear my sheep socks
anything's
today,
a familiar.
but I wore them yesterday and I didn't want to re-wear my sheep socks to like,
Fine.
you know,
Well, you
be
could
like the
have. I wouldn't
familiars.
have judged you.
I know, but I would have known.
Yeah, true.
I'd
You know,
really-
it does make a difference.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to have a familiar, I'd probably have like a llama for a laugh.
Oh, nice.
And it just, you know, if anyone accused me of being a witch, I'd get it to spit them.
Yeah. Were they in
Like, oh.
England back then?
Don't know, babes.
No.
I
same.
weren't about. But
Me
where
too.
have they come from, the
I
llamas
don't
then?
know.
Where have they
Are they
come
from
from?
South America?
I don't know.
No, I
Are
don't
you like
know.
a llama expert?
No, I've seen them before, but I don't know. I just assume they're from
There's
then.
a couple up the road from my house.
Because in Horrible Histories, in the like Aztec sketches, there's like llamas in the background.
Oh, maybe they've come from there then.
I think so.
They are.
So that's
It's an
that.
educational podcast.
There you go. I'm not a geographer. I'm not an animalist person. Do you want another one? We've got millions. I'll give you.
I've got all the time in the world.
Just being unpopular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
think
true.
that could get you done as a witch.
Yeah.
Because if you're unpopular, people just turn against you.
Well, exactly.
They're like, wait, it's only got to say, only someone's just got to say witch.
And then you're
Or
a witch.
she's cursed me.
Who was the one? It was a woman that accused the other lady, the
Yeah.
midwife, of being the witch.
Chardonnay from Footballer's Wives, Susie Amy. I mean, to me, that was a moment when I found out that actual Chardonnay from Footballer's Wives was going to be in this show.
Uh-huh.
That's why I signed up.
Love it.
Yeah.
Wow, make a break.
Bring back Footballer's Wives, you cowards. And bad girls, while you're at it.
But do you think, like, how would you have a radio show if you were in the 1500s? Like, what do you think you would be doing? Let's say it's Tudor times.
Right.
You're in the town square.
Right.
You've got the bard playing, like, remixes of, like, I don't even know.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
old Stormzy or something. How would you do a show?
How would I do it?
Yeah.
I think I'd do like sonnet battles.
Right.
Like sonnet freestyles, you know, like fire in the booth, but sonnets.
Yeah.
Like get all the baddest playwrights, baddest poets out and about.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what I mean? Christmas special
And
with.
she's got one now. She's about to perform. Go.
Yeah.
Go.
God, what can we? What were they saying in the 15? How did they sound in the 1500s? On the street, rats by my feet. Pull some shit out your window if you need to pee. Hey. No running water.
No.
I brush my teeth with piss.
Yes.
And if you're looking for a prostitute, she's down the road, miss.
Yo, that was.
Hey, that's all I got. That's pretty shit. It's pretty shit. Also, sounded like I just learnt to talk for the first time.
You know what?
Down the road. Thank you so much. Yeah, freestyle.
That is a lot better than what I can do.
Yeah.
So, what else would you be doing on this?
In the 1500s?
Yeah.
Oh, in
if
the
you were a
1500s.
radio show.
What else would I be doing? I believe in giving sex workers their rights. So I'd be going down to the brothels, just checking out what the girls are doing. They're the hot girls of their day. Do you know what I mean?
Interviewing them for the
Interviewing them, like maybe even getting like a little segment for them. Like what are the bards wearing today?
I like that.
Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing.
I feel
Yeah.
like if you had like a guest on, let's say like Henry VIII,
Yeah.
he'd like refuse to answer a question, probably try and marry her,
Yeah.
and then ask for like green sleeves remixes on.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah,
That would be a good
literally.
one. Yeah, Green Sleeves remix.
The remix. We
Yeah,
could
yeah.
play that for a month.
I would, but if he needed to shit, he'd just shit wherever he was, wouldn't he? Like he'd just get someone. Isn't that right? Is that fake or fact?
He'd have like a groom with a stool, so like
Yeah.
someone would wipe his ass for him.
Yeah.
But that was like the best job you could have. So if you wanted to be close to their king, you'd be like, I want to wipe your ass.
Really?
He'd be like, yeah, no bother. And then he'd like, because you're right in his ear.
Yeah.
So you could ask him, like you could,
Mad nibble on his ear or something.
not physically, no, like,
Do you know what I would do actually?
uh-huh,
Forget a radio show. I would nick all the rags
uh-huh.
that you were used to wipe Henry VIII's ass and just shot them on the street if everyone loved him that bad. Like that's what I'd do.
I don't think it was that. I think.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna like say the name, and then you have to guess what it is.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Knock her up.
Knock her up.
Mm-hmm.
Knock her up.
Knock her up.
Knock her.
No, wait. Not knock her up.
Right.
Knock her up.
Knock her up.
Do you want us to spell it?
Yeah, please.
Big K, like K.
Yeah, kicking
N-
her.
kicking
Yeah,
her.
kicking her.
N or curly K.
Yeah.
Kicking K, ER hyphen up.
Brilliant. Knock her up. Love that we still remember that. Icons. Knock her up.
Mm-hmm.
You would, if somebody, I'm going back to this, if somebody took a shit and needed to chuck it out the window,
Mm-hmm.
you'd be the person on the street going, knock her up. Like, poo come in.
I like that.
Yeah, that would be my
wrong
guess.
though.
Okay,
You're wrong,
probably.
though. You are wrong though.
Okay.
Anything else?
Resident stallion. Knock her up.
Knock
Not
her
yeah. No, that's or what else? That's probably those two. There's only two guesses I've got.
Okay.
What is
So
it?
you're wrong for both. So basically, when you're like, let's say, right, you're in bed.
Yeah.
This is like Britain, early 19th, 20th century.
Right.
You've not got an alarm clock. How do you wake up?
Ah, the person that's walking through the street.
So someone, basically you pay them like God knows what, like a tiny like bit every morning.
Yeah.
And then they'll come round and they'll tap on your window at a certain time. But then I get confused because I'm like, how did that person wake up?
Mad.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. And how did they have clocks back then?
They did have clocks, but no alarm clocks.
Ah,
Go
okay.
tiny.
That's mad.
Especially if you're poor, because you haven't got like a big fancy clock.
Yeah.
Like
Some cultures still have that now. They still have knocker ups, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah, it's like I know that like for like in like some countries for like Ramadan,
Uh-huh.
for example, obviously for like everyone to wake up to know when to like wake up to eat,
Yeah.
you'll get like somebody walking through the streets, like because obviously they used to live in like little like gated communities, walking through the streets, being like, "Time to eat, everybody, get up."
Get up,
Yeah,
get up.
literally, but
Uh-huh.
like banging a drum.
I know they do it in like mining villages. So
Yeah.
get ready, let's go down the mines.
Ah.
so-
knocker ups.
Yeah.
What era was that? Where would I find a knocker up?
Let's say like early 1900s.
Okay.
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
Victorian times.
Industrial revs kind of thing. Get to work.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it started because obviously industrial revolution, like there's like factories and stuff and it's like pollution. So how do people go to bed? How do they know what's going on?
True. Start of capitalism basically is that. Okay, fantastic. Okay, great. Yeah.
We'll go into that
Yeah,
next
yeah.
week. Okay, are you ready for the next
Okay,
one?
I'm switched
I
on
like
now.
This one.
Yeah.
A sin eater, and this is from medieval England, 17th to 19th century.
Sinia.
No, sin eater.
Sin eater.
Sin eater.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, brilliant. Sorry. I'm being such a twat. What'd you say? Can't understand your accent. No, sin eater. What's a sin eater? Oh, and this is what era was it?
17th to 19th century.
My eyesight's not that good.
Okay,
17th to 19th century.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a little bit of a while. So it would be, I'm guessing, something that would be a part of society that we felt like it was needed for 200 years.
Yeah.
Sin eater, I'm gonna guess, is all based in England, these jobs, right?
Medieval England and Wales.
Medieval England and Wales.
Okay.
Okay, so sin eater, I'm guessing it's got to do something with the church. Maybe. I'm trying to read your face.
Yeah.
Sin eater. Are you? No, that's a priest. I was going to say, are you the guy that sits in his confessionals? Or is that, yeah, that's a priest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sin eater.
Yeah.
Is that a therapist?
Do you know what? No.
Counsellor?
Should I tell you what it is?
Yeah, go on.
Feel like-
Yeah.
It's basically, so like, let's say you're in medieval England and
Right.
you die and stuff. So like your corpse is here and then you have a person who will pray over the body and then like eat off the body, eating bread and drink pale ale off the body to like cleanse you.
The dead body?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I was trying to see how politically correct I needed to be, but these fuckers were like, they're dead for like however many years. Yeah.
They're not going to complain.
That's
it's all right.
fucking weird, mate.
I
What?
feel like as soon as the body dies, it decomposes and stuff. So I'm just a bit like,
Do they have a time? Like, how long after the did they have? What were the rules and regulations?
I don't think they had health and safety back then.
Yeah,
Go on
fair.
a win with that one.
Just like, oh, he died last June. Yeah, sorry.
Gonna eat
Do you mind eating the Sam sandwich off him? He's only 9 months gone. Trust me.
But yeah, it's like to consume their sins.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
Do
it
you
was
think you
something
would be down
holy.
for that?
No,
Why?
no. I've seen a dead body before. Never again.
you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
terrifying.
Really?
Yeah, no, I couldn't. All of that type of nah,
Ah.
scary.
It happens all the time back then, so it's a bit like, oh, my nan's dead. Oh, she's just so there. It's no bother.
Yeah,
I'll
eat
just-
that jammy dodger. Go on. Do you want to save your nan or not, you twat? Eat that jammy dodger. For God's sake. Imagine if, you hate someone, not eating shit off him. Sorry. He going to hell. Fuck that guy. He going to hell. I'm not eating that. Yeah, brilliant. I'll do that to like an ex or something. Yeah, sorry. Or just lie and be like, yeah, I ate the sandwich off him. And then actually just watch him burn in hell.
Yeah. Like,
Maybe I am cut out for it. Look at me. I'm like plotting.
I
Plotting.
think you'd work really well.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got another one. I was going to say tosser. It's not. It's tosher.
Tosher.
Yeah. This is Victorian London, mid-19th century.
Call me a tosser if you'd like. That's fine. I feel like I've heard this one.
Uh-huh.
I've heard, because I think I've heard that. It's not super surprising. Tosser. What's a tosser? What's a
Tosher.
Tosher. Sorry, tosher.
Tosher.
Victorian times.
Yeah.
You were the person that in the mines or like the weaving machines, you were the person that had to get like the dead bodies out, is my guess.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I like it though.
Yeah.
You're getting something out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Not that. It's got to be something interesting. I was about to be somebody that makes rugs, but you wouldn't give me something that boring, would you? Tosha, Victorian era.
About like the streets at the time.
Yeah.
Full of shit, like.
Oh, you're the person that's clearing the shit off the street.
Sort of. You like rummaging, basically you like rummage through to get like coins and jewellery. Through the shit. But people will do that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, where's your next meal coming from?
Yeah, fairs. I'd rather steal.
Would you?
Yeah, than
Like
bread,
rob
then,
something.
yeah.
I know. But if you wanted an honest job, like if you were like looking after like little tiny Tim, you wanted to feed him and that.
Fuck them kids. I ain't got, piss off. You told Tiny Tim, I ain't got no kids, number one. So
Or
whoever,
the orphanage.
that's,
Birth them, they're gone.
Bernardo's was, but that's when Bernardo's was about, was he not?
I think so.
The guy, yeah, the kids charity. He was opening orphanage. I'd drop him off there. It's got nothing. Yeah, real. I'm a hot girl. I ain't looking after no stupid ass kids. What I would do is be a mistress and live the high. Have you seen Harlots?
Yes.
There we go.
I've just finished
Yeah,
watching it.
banging
Like,
show.
I'm so late to watching it.
Yeah,
It came
yeah.
out like years ago.
Did I recommend it to you when we met? Did I say it
No,
to you?
I think I'd already watched it at this point.
Yeah, but banging show.
I loved it.
I've just recently raving about it. It's so
It
good.
was so good.
Yeah.
I watched it with my mum and I felt a bit awkward because they were shagging all the time and I was like, what's that?
It's like
Don't
Bridget.
know-
It's like Bridgerton
Yeah.
on like a naughty
What's-
site.
Oh, I loved it.
You need ID to watch it nowadays. Do you know what I mean?
And
But
then
I.
everyone died. Well, not really, but like everyone's like dying and fires. Sorry,
Yeah.
no spoilers.
Sorry.
It was out years ago. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
But I'd do a Charlotte Wells. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up.
Mhm.
That's what I'd
Watched
do.
it.
Yeah, fuck them
If
kids.
people don't know who Charlotte Wells is,
She was so her mum was like a bard, right?
Yeah,
She was like, so her mum like owned like a brothel in central London on like Greek Street and all of this. That's what the show's about. And she was like her eldest daughter and was like a mistress. So she wasn't a common whore. She was a luxe whore. Do you know what I mean? So if you're gonna do it right. Word to George Michael. So she was fab, and she's basically a mistress. So obviously people would have to get married to whoever your family's told you to get married to, like the upper class society. But then these men obviously fell in love with like girlfriends who were young and gorgeous, and they were the ones that they didn't have like the responsibility of like the kids and the home, but then they were dressed in fab stuff because everyone knew they were whores, but they got to wear like great colourful outfits and go to parties and stuff like that where their wives were at home.
yeah,
I'd be Charlotte Wells.
would you?
Fuck Tiny Tim, man. I hate that guy.
I know, but like, what
hate that guy.
stressed me about that is like he sort of owned her. You know, the one that she killed.
Yeah.
He sort of like was like, "You're my property," and she was like, "Piss off."
Yeah.
I don't know.
Didn't like that either. I'm delusional enough to think that if I was in that position, it wouldn't happen to me.
Yeah,
But also women's rights, right? You know what I mean? Like, there we go. So,
that was really good.
yeah. Got the suffragette line here and all. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, brilliant. But that's probably what I'd do. So that's what a tosher is, though. They'd have to dig through the shit.
Yeah, so they'd look through London sewers to collect lost coins, jewellery and valuables.
Okay.
Yeah,
But that wasn't illegal? It wasn't illegal for them to, because it was just lost property, I'm guessing.
I suppose so. Like,
Okay.
they didn't really have a lost property thing back then. If you lose it, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
fault.
I'm guessing it's
Should have got an air tag.
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
Yeah, AirTag your pearl necklace. That's a family heirloom. Yeah, fairs. Okay. And was it, so that wasn't, but I'm guessing it would always be very poor people that would have to do it. You're not rich digging
Yeah.
through shit, are you?
Probably not.
Yeah,
do you know
fair.
what I mean, unless you had like weird hobbies.
Yeah.
It's probably.
And they were about, weren't they? So
I think so.
they're still about now.
It's like when they collect all those like butterflies and then they like pin them in the.
You what?
Seen them?
No.
No, like in the olden days, they used to collect like bugs and stuff and then like pin them in like a cabinet. Have you not been to like an old stately home before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
I'm guessing it's a hobby thing.
So is
yeah.
it not that I thought, oh God, I'm so naive, aren't I? I thought that the butterflies naturally died and then they'd stick them on a bit of cardboard.
Maybe they did.
Yeah.
Maybe they were vegetarians.
Please don't ruin my innocence. Thank you so much.
Court case
Nor
wigs
can I.
in history. You know a bit
Right.
about
I
wigs,
do.
lawyer
yes.
wigs. Would you like to explain what you know?
Right. So
Did they tell you this in the law schools, like the history of the wigs and stuff?
well, no. So, like, I'm curious as to why we would wear horse hair on our heads. But this is a scandalous part, by the way. So basically, during the reign of Charles II, you know, the Mary monarch, everyone was fucking each other. And syphilis.
Put it bluntly, yeah.
Yeah, and syphilis was commonplace. People were losing their hairs, and so in the courts, in Parliament's kind of lost it nowadays.
but they were wearing.
They're not fucking each other and getting syphilis.
I think they are
They
fucking
are.
yeah, but it's just they were wearing the wigs to kind of preserve that sort of dignity.
And lice, obviously.
Yeah, lice and syphilis. Apparently, it makes you lose your hair.
Was it not the treatments though that would make you lose your hair? Because if you're having mercury,
I don't know. I've never had syphilis.
Of course. To clarify.
No, but it was just that kind of it was intended to maintain some sort of decorum.
Yeah.
And Parliament's dropped it recent. Well, if you look at like House of Commons footage from a few years ago, they're still wearing the wigs. In the Crown Court, Court of Appeal, they still wear the wigs. Supreme Court dropped it a few years ago with the whole constitutional reform. But yeah, I'm not an expert on this, but
You sound like an expert though. I like it.
well,
Have you ever worn one of them? Is it
no, because I think I look like a twat when I'm wearing
But
one.
why? But everyone else does.
Well, they do, but I feel like when you're at the bar, the second you wear a wig, you become a different character. So people always say, this is what my mum thought. If you're watching, Mum, please don't. But she said to me that judges wear wigs to almost separate them from reality. And to an extent, that's true in terms of not disclosing your STDs. But like the historical reasons for that are so much more interesting.
See, I can't relate to this because I've never worn. Well, I did almost buy a wig once. So basically, this is my trauma, right? So when I was in year 3 or year 4, Hannah Montana came out.
Oh God!
Right, so this is how I can try to relate this. In Claire's Accessories, they sold the Hannah Montana wigs. So I said, Ma'am, we'll have to go to Claire's Accessories and get a Hannah Montana wig. And she said, Kate, you've got a fringe and blondish hair anyway, so why do you want one? And she said no, and I think they were they were like expensive at the time. So I was never allowed one, so I could never like transform and be like a different person, even though it was the exact same hair colour and haircut. And I'll never forget that until this very day.
Which shop was it?
Claire's Accessories.
Claire's Accessories.
Where I got my ears pierced, yeah.
I haven't seen one of those in years.
I think they've closed. No, there's still one in the Metro. I think I haven't been in though.
Let's not dox ourselves, but yeah, love the Metro. no, but it's interesting, isn't it? Like the transformative effect of
wearing a wig.
Yeah, wearing a wig. But historically, it's because they were all shagging each other and yeah.
No, I wore another wig because we played, again, this is year 2, we were doing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and I was Violet Beauregard. So I got this
That surprises me not.
So I got this blonde, again, like bob wig. I think it was from the joke. Again, in the Metro Centre, there used to be a fancy dress shop like years ago.
Yes.
So I wore that wig and then I had to do an American accent and I wore this blue tracksuit. And then when I was... when she turns into a blue, I went off stage and it was this girl's dad's exercise ball that they put on the stage and it was blue and that was, Yeah. I did feel like a different person because I felt like Violet Beauregard.
Yeah. And then you had your Morrison's hat.
And then I had the Morrison's hat as well.
But also Metro Centre.
Yeah.
I can't believe, so I went there the other week. I can't believe that it was funded by like Christendom or something.
What?
Yeah.
Chris?
The church commissioners were the top investors in the Metro Centre.
What, originally?
Yes. They're not anymore.
But it's into now, isn't it? So
yeah. But that's crazy, isn't it? So I did a post the other week saying, is this a religious place?
What was your conclusion?
I don't know.
I mean, did you feel a certain way when you were walking around, or?
Perhaps I do.
Well, do you remember Metroland? Or no?
No, I was never up that far because, Scunthorpe, Grimsby.
Oh, God.
The Lincolnshire
about that. I always
routes.
think you're from, like, my end.
Yeah,
No, you're from Scunthorpe.
Yes.
Basically, they used to have a theme park in the Metro Centre.
With a roller coaster.
With a
from what
roller
I've
coaster,
seen.
yeah, called Metroland, and it was the most shittiest roller coaster ever. But it was the first one I ever went on, and I cried.
Indoors too.
Indoors, yeah, it was so good. It was average, but it was like, wow.
It was so good, but it was average.
So average. It was great. I can't really remember what else. I just remember the roller coaster, and you would go in and it would like count you down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it was like this scary like booming voice, and I just cried all the way through it. But then you know, I got over myself.
I can relate. I remember when I was at school, the fire alarm once went off, and I found that the scariest thing ever.
Why?
No, but it's like they're booming, and because we did a fire drill, and then I was watching it all day afterwards, thinking that's not going to happen again, is it? That's not going to happen. I don't want that to happen, and I stupidly cried. We're talking when I was like, I must have been 8 or 9 years old.
But it's just a fire alarm.
I know, but I didn't like that whole alert sort of thing. I'm very relaxed. I'm very chill. Right, tangent after tangent. I like your boots.
Thank you. These are gifted. These are actually gifted, but thank you.
Oh gosh. Can they give me some, please?
That's like a favour. There you go. It's iPad. Where were we talking about wigs? I don't really know how we got to you crying over fire
We just
alarm.
went on a whole tangent about Metroland and
Metroland,
yes.
fire alarm.
The Northeast people will love this. So to summarise, the reason people still wear wigs in court is because they were all fucking each other.
That's going to be a clip. That's going to be a clip. I love that.
And it's very dirty business, which is why I haven't worn a wig, as you asked me.
Because you don't have syphilis?
I don't believe so. I mean, I don't.
We're going to summarise that up again. So everyone was fucking each other. That's why they wore wigs.
Yes.
But Jordan doesn't wear a wig because he's never had syphilis.
Yes, I'll take that.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, if only Raya would accept me, or Raya, whatever the fuck it's called. Sorry,
waitlisted?
language. Yeah. I've got 3 reference or referrers, but I just can't get on it. Are you on it? We shouldn't even be disclosing that, should we?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I feel like everyone I know is waitlisted on it because they got on, or like everyone else got on years ago.
Well, everyone I seem to know is on it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, bless you.
So, that's why I'm not wearing a wig, because I'm not on Raya. If I were on Raya, then yeah, the syphilis would come in, the wig would come out.
Okay. Let's try and make this historical now to try and link it in.
Yep.
If you were on Raya and it was all of the kings and all of the people from history, who would you match with?
That's such a
Thanks,
good...
Megan. Producer Megan, she loved that one.
That is such a good question.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to... Not that twat.
We've got head twatter over here.
I love how he's head twatter. I haven't even read the writing, but yeah.
Got cousin fucker behind you.
Oh, God. What's wrong with her?
Just know.
Oh, gosh. I'm just thinking right now.
So we've got Charles II, Oliver Cromwell, George
I'm not going
IV.
with him.
Why?
He's a bloody maniac.
Why? What turns you off with Ollie Crom?
Well, Ollie Crom, he couldn't fulfill what he intended to do. And then we had Charles II coming back, because the whole thing about Charles I, which is really sorry, I'm going down on a tangent
it's
here.
Historical. Let's go. Keep it going.
Right. So Charles I, the reason he fell from favour was a lot to do with a tax law case. So
he sort of just did what he wanted, really.
Yeah, he did.
Can you back that in? And he was like, "I'm the king, so shut up."
So what he did was try to levy a tax on people, and like from a certain area to do with shipping, because of course back in the day tax was all about like military sort of things. And then he was sort of like his levying that tax was acquiesced by judges. Like there's a famous case of ship money, and yeah, then he got his head chopped off because the people didn't like it. But then they got Ollie Cromwell back.
He's got a death mask in Warwick Castle, and obviously you studied at Warwick. Have you
Yeah,
seen
I used to work at Warwick Castle.
Did you?
Yes.
No way.
I mean,
really loved it.
this is a perfect podcast for me to be on, for God's sake.
I really loved Warwick Castle, yeah.
Yeah, I used to be in the dungeons at 3 a.m. Anyway, we can't go off on another
Excuse me?
tangent. No, like clean.
go on.
No, because I'd be like a wench on tables dancing around for rich
like medieval
Russians.
banquet
Yes,
type of thing.
yeah.
I did that as well, yeah.
I mean, it was fun, but also a bit dehumanizing. Anyway, so to answer your question, I must reverse. I would say I could probably be with Charles II for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like we'd have a fun
You'd
life.
have a good time, not a long time, yeah.
But then I think I'd have to settle down. I'd probably have to be with someone more like Anne. But how about you? I want to know about you.
Me?
Yes.
About who I would get with.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know, because like I slag everyone off, so I feel like I'm being two-faced. So I go, well, actually, I find you really sexy. And
Well, none of them are sexy. That's the thing.
Lord
That is-
Byron.
Yeah, he's sexy. But as
But
far
he
as
also did like have a kid with his sister.
yes,
Yeah, half sister.
Yeah,
One
and
half
she,
sister.
I can't remember her name right now, but she did so well for herself, didn't she? What's her name?
The sister you had a kid with.
No, not the
Who you on
sister, the
about?
daughter of Lord Byron.
Oh, Ava Lovelace.
Yes,
Yeah.
who is one of the finest mathematicians
Uh-huh.
to ever exist. I mean, fabulous. Lord Byron must have had something going on up there.
Matthew has magically brought out his laptop and he's going to do some DJing, historical remix of what you would expect in a club. I thought would make
This
it a
is-
bit more visual.
Yeah, a Lord Byron club classic.
Yeah, so Matthew went through this phase where he thought he was going to be a uni DJ.
Not a uni DJ, just quite like the tunes. I'm a tune man myself.
And
So
you saw Fred again. You thought that's a really good name. I want to do something similar, so
Yeah,
I'm going to
Fred
call
again.
myself
Matt another time. It's like Fred again, but like Matt another time. Not again, another time. However, that
never-
was also a rendition of my OG name was M2 Drippy.
M2 Drippy. I actually like that one.
That
M2
that
Drippy.
plays. That's pretty swag.
So would you like to? What songs have you brought for us today? he
So-
hasn't even got a DJ deck.
I also don't DJ for context. This is a rendition of, you'll find out, bit of Ketama and a bit of something special for the history fans. Are you ready?
No. Is that Fuzzcar? What is that? Wow. I told you to put green sleeves in it.
This is good. This is green sleeves.
Oh, right, is it?
Wait, this is the good bit.
Actually, God, fucking call this. Oh my God.
Then we can. There you go. And that is the debut of Matt Another Time. You're welcome. See you another time.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you some historical figures and you have to say on the spot what uni they'd be at and what course and what societies they'd be doing. Are you ready?
Hit me.
I'm ready.
I'm ready as well.
Okay. Obviously, we have to go with Queen Vicky.
Oh, lass. Big up. I am thinking Cambridge. I know it's a really obvious one, but she would be there.
Why?
She just would be. Specifically like Selwyn College.
Why?
Just
Doing what?
that vibes. Like very quiet, very tame. Like feel like she could be quite locked in with her studies.
Mm-hmm.
She would be studying. I get a bit of English lit vibes.
I was going to say
English lit. Yeah.
English lit.
And she'd be like, I really like Emily Bronte. She's proper good.
Okay.
Art society.
Art society.
I feel
Art
she would be
society.
arts. Yeah. Maybe like natural drawing. There's a natural drawing
She
society
did
there.
draw.
Yep.
She did
See,
draw. There you go.
Yep.
See? You do know something.
I do some things. Correct.
Louis XIV.
I'm thinking.
He loved to make clocks.
Did
He
he?
didn't really like to shag his wife.
Yeah.
Some
I'm thinking.
context for you.
Right. Maybe like. Edinburgh.
I was going to say Edinburgh.
Edinburgh
I was
Uni
going to say Edinburgh.
is right on the spot. Shout out to Edinburgh Uni. Society, I think he would be in like a coding or like a gaming society.
Yeah.
Something like that. Something where he doesn't really interact with many people or many women.
Bless him.
Bless his cotton socks.
Bless his
Hope you're
cotton
alright, mate.
socks.
Hope you're alright.
Oh no, because he got beheaded and stuff.
Really?
What do you mean,
I
really?
know that.
He does know that one.
Yeah, I do.
So Emily Bronte,
Thinking like
she
Leeds
was
Arts or something.
Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering
Wuthering
Heights.
one.
Ask me, come home now. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yeah, I think that's the song Wuthering Heights.
Yes, I know, but that was
She would.
just not the lyrics.
What are the lyrics?
It's me, Kathy. I've come home. I'm
Oh.
so cold and stuff.
Right.
Come back, Heathcliff.
That wasn't the one then. I think she would be at like an art, like London Arts. If there's a London Arts, yeah, she'd be at UAL, and she would be a Depop merchant. She'd go to Blank Street. She'd be like there with her tote bag,
Yeah.
all that jazz, like tattoos, but like the thin line ones
The thin
of like
ones.
flowers. And she'd be like, "This is my favorite. It's a chrysanthemum." Or whatever it is. This is a bluebell just on my arm. Yeah, I get that vibe from her.
Got a nose piercing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Oh, bless her. Florence Nightingale. She's
Yeah.
nursing.
Florence
Florence
Nightingale.
Nightingale
I feel like we could. Do you know what?
did nursing, obviously.
I think like
Northumbria.
no, I think like Manchester.
Do you think?
I think she'd be at
Well, she was quite posh. I probably would. say
yeah, or maybe
Manchester.
Newcastle. She could be at
Can you do
Newcastle.
nursing at Newcastle? I don't think
Well,
it's
they've got a
relevant.
med
She's dead, isn't she?
Yeah, I don't think that's
No,
her main.
I want to
her
say
main worry.
Newcastle or Manchester.
Yeah, I think we'll go with Newcastle. I feel like she'd be in what society? That's a hard one. Maybe like lacrosse.
Yeah, because
She'd play lacrosse.
Yeah, she's very posh.
Yeah, looking after her fitness as well.
And she walks
'cause
around with a
medicine.
lacrosse hockey stick with her mate.
Yeah, and like she's got the NULA,
Yeah.
like that
That's-
stash, the lac stash.
That she always wears.
Yeah,
like
to
you with your
everywhere.
rugby stash.
No,
Yeah.
well, Canterbury's.
Final one, we'll get a man in there, Charles Dickens.
I would say Durham,
Durham.
like Katie. I think he'd be like really posh, but be like, yeah, I live like quite a hard life. I really struggle. Like my dad only sends me like 500 quid a week. It's quite hard.
Live in a terraced house.
I live in a terrace house.
Even though
Yeah,
I'm paying like $250 a week
fuck, that's peak.
without bills.
Yeah, peak.
And he thinks it's like a really hard life.
Yeah,
He
it's
lives
like-
in an ex-mining house that's been taken over by lots of landlords and pushing out the Durham locals.
Bit of yeah, you can tell Katie's got a bit of anger
Anger
built
in
up
there.
there. Yep.
Yeah. So I feel like that's the one. I feel like him. Yeah.
And he would be in like is there like a wine sock at Durham?
wine. Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
there's a wine shop
Sorry.
at Durham.
Silly me. Should know better. What am I like? Yeah, I feel like he'd be in that.
You'd be in the wine store.
Yeah,
Oh, 100%.
definitely.
Are you ready to play the first segment game thing? Yes or no?
Yes, I'm ready to play the first segment
Okay.
game thing, sure.
So this is called Past Life Problems. So basically, we've got a few callers.
Because I'm from a Hindu background. Very nice.
Fuck.
That's very nice. How thoughtful.
How thoughtful of me. How lovely. Basically.
Is the next one, did they eat beef?
Oh, you've done me there, for fuck's sake.
Thank you for tailoring it to me, Katie. That's
You're
very
welcome.
sweet of
I'll
you.
try to be inclusive.
Yeah,
You
okay.
know what I mean? So basically, we've got a few callers dialing up from the past to tell us about their problems, and you've got to solve them.
With your help?
Can do.
Yeah, yeah, I'd like that. Yeah. But it was all no help. Okay, fine.
No
No help.
I want to see how you get on with this. Okay, so number one.
Uncle Richard says he's given me and my brother a special room in the tower because we're very important boys. He keeps stroking my hair and saying, "Don't you worry about a thing, pet. It's nice, but Mam looked pale."
This
Does mean he cares?
sounds like a segment from a documentary about Michael Jackson. But I don't think that's not the history we're talking about here, is it?
It can be.
Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again.
Uncle Richard says he's given me and my brother a special room in the tower because we're very important boys. He keeps stroking my hair and saying, "Don't you worry about a thing, pet. It's nice, but Mam looked pale." Does this mean he cares?
Thanks for choosing the least creepy voice for that as well. So so we need to solve this problem for
Yeah.
this
For the two
boy,
little boys.
for this two little boy.
Two little boys.
Um,
Richard locking them in the tower.
so I think that it's fine.
I think it's fine.
I think it's
But they
fine. And
want
I
a
think that
special room.
they've got a special room, and I think that any hesitation you're having is maybe because of a biased take on your uncle
Yeah.
from a guy called Bill Shakespeare.
Mm-hmm.
I think Richard might have been all right, you know.
Do you think?
Yeah, and I don't think he did murder them.
Why is that?
Because it didn't like. I mean, I don't know as much.
Why are you telling the boys about being murdered?
Oh, because they will be murdered. Sorry, sorry. It's fun, but I was
two
just. It's just
little
whether you're worried. It's just worried about whether you're worried about. Basically, what I would say to these little boys is,
Does Uncle Richard care?
what I'll say to you boys is, you will be murdered. That will be. That will happen. You will never be.
9 and 12. How
I
do you
know.
explain that to them?
Just say you're going to be. You're going to a place where you'll never be seen again. However, I think the question is whether or not it's whether or not Richard's the one they need to be worried about. Is the Tower of London that hard to get out of?
I mean, considering I've been there,
Show off.
Yeah, yeah. Whatever. I've got gifted tickets and everything. £30 to get in, you know.
I know. I've been.
Wait.
I paid.
Have you?
Yeah.
You should have said. You should have been like, look, I've got a platform.
No. I'm not as awful as you.
I did make content. I don't just do it for the clout, like I promise. No, I went in and I saw like the staircase where originally the skeletons were found, because they were found in 1674. 2 little skeletons were found when there were renovations in the tower.
Oh, so I didn't know that. In that case, my whole thing changes. I think you need to be really worried about your Uncle Richard, and if he's continuously stroking your hair, that might be a moment where you can sort of think, feel the rhythm of the stroke. Ooh,
Sorry.
sorry.
Sorry, would you like to rephrase that, Jake? Or would you like to...
Get in tune with the pattern of how he's stroking your hair.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you're in the rhythm, turn around, bite the finger, at which point he's distracted, eye gouge in the eyes, kick him in the back because he's got a dodgy one anyway, and then you need to get out of there, because if I did not know that those 2 skeletons were found, so that means that they definitely were murdered, and definitely by him then.
They were found 10 feet underground in a wooden chest.
Yeah, that's it then.
Yeah, it's bad. That is pretty bad. I
It
mean,
is bad, and he's another one like you and him. Never,
Why do you keep comparing this? What the fuck?
never satisfied.
Yeah.
Should have been satisfied with like a great position in government, in ruling the country, but instead needed to murder these 2 kids.
Yeah, I suppose so. But then, yeah, because he says he declared the boys illegitimate, cancelled the dad's coronation, Edward V, and then he locked them in the tower and then crowned himself Richard III. But you were a Richard III.
I was,
defender.
because I got very struck by, remember when he got like found in that car park, and then there were all these like people who are apparently like Richard III like supporters and apologists who I don't know where they've
in
been.
the car park, like.
But they made me think I want to get to that car park because they seemed like they're having a good time. There was bunting.
Was that?
I think so. Or there were definitely people clapping. Clapping and bunting, I think, sort of go hand in hand. But yeah, they were all there being like, we've been waiting for this day, as if they've been waiting for like 700 years. Like, we've been waiting for this day. He has been proved innocent. He was so misunderstood.
He was found in a car park.
Yeah, because they were like, not that the being found in the car park justified anything, but more like finding him was like, oh, thank God, because he was given a bad burial. He wasn't treated properly. He was just sort of tossed aside. And they were just like delighted that they could give him a proper burial. So he's buried now in like somewhere in York, right? In the cathedral somewhere.
Oh, right.
So I thought from that maybe, and also the thing of people saying that Shakespeare's interpretation of him was like really mean and like in favour of the Tudors. So I just put all that together and thought maybe it has been a bit of a conspiracy theory. But if their skeletons are in the Tower of London and that's where he'd put them. But anyway, my advice to these boys would be, God, I think you need to find an escape plan, I guess. Yeah.
I would say like call Childline or something, like send a carrier pigeon, like with a little note, like to Childline.
Okay, sure. So we're using carrier pigeon from Tudor time, from medieval times to Childline in current times.
Yeah.
What was the equivalent of a Childline? There was nothing. No. Children just had a bad deal, really, didn't they? Like they didn't really have a childhood. You were just sort of
no, you didn't.
Locked in towers or put to work or just
there.
Just there, yeah.
Or locked in towers and like murdered, allegedly. Okay, right, number 2 now. Are you ready for the next one? Okay. Okay, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Georgian period.
No, but I'm ready to
Amazing.
be embarrassed.
Okay.
Jake, mate, I've committed a cardinal sin at this Georgian ball. I danced with the same man twice. Half the mamas think I'm a hussy. The other half are hiding their sons. How do I get out of this without being sent to Bath in disgrace?
Being a bit of a slapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. My advice would be to shag them.
Which one?
Both of them.
Both of them. The same man.
Well,
All of them.
Dance
I've
with
danced
two
with the
different
same man
Oh, dance with the
twice.
same man twice.
Dance with
Oh,
the
that's
same-
fine. What's the problem? I thought she danced with two different men.
No. Basically, back then, if you dance with the same man more than twice at a ball, people are like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that's really embarrassing. Because, like,
Really?
it shows that you're really, really keen. Yeah. So you can't be doing that, but she's done it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So I guess the advice on this occasion then would be you need to sort of like put the rumours to bed and dance with other men then.
Yeah, but she's done it now. Everyone's staring at her. They've had a little ice cream break and everyone's like slagging her off.
Would they have ice cream breaks?
Had an ice cream. Well, I'll give you a little history lesson here. So yeah, I only know this because I went to this. Like,
I mean, this is the
Regency
point of the
ball.
podcast, right? For you to give history
This
lessons.
is so true. So I only found this out the other day because I went to this like Georgian Regency style ball and I got dressed up, and they said that when you would have a break, you wouldn't have like loads to drink, like water and stuff, because you'd be pissing yourself. So what they would do is give you ice cream instead, because then you wouldn't need a wee.
Really?
So they made like old-fashioned ice cream. It was strawberry and lemon or something. It's really nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were they drinking alcohol at these as well?
Maybe bits and bobs, but you would sort of like,
Just so you didn't need a wee?
yeah.
Was that because of what, the queue for the loo so long? Or
Well, they
because
didn't really have indoor plumbing, did they? So when you're at a ball,
Sure. Oh yes, you couldn't
really
nip
go
out
for
to
the
the
wee.
toilet.
not really. And then you're in all of that clothes and stuff. So you couldn't really, because I could go downstairs and go to the toilet because it's got indoor
Yeah,
plumbing now.
yeah.
But like they couldn't back then.
Wow.
So they would have ice cream as a refreshment.
So you'd be there at the whole ball and not going to the loo. That is
Yeah, I know.
incredible. Okay, so read me this again. I just need so I can know exactly where we're at with it.
Jack, I've committed a cardinal
Jack, who's
sin.
Jack?
Jake. Fuck. Jake, I've committed a cardinal.
Do you know what? I think the cardinal sin is calling me Jack. Do you know what? I don't care about your fucking problem, all right? Dance with the same bloke and back up.
A cardinal sin at the Georgian ball. I've danced with the same man twice. Half of the mamas think I'm a hussy. The other half are hiding their sons. How do I get out of this without being sent to Bath in disgrace?
Okay, so I do think that you need to get your invitation to another ball quickly. You need to go to another ball quickly, and you need to dance with as many people as possible.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way to get out of this. And the problem is that you do risk losing the interest of this guy by him then being like, oh, you dance with all these other guys. What's going on?
Yeah. So everyone's
instead,
hiding
I
because
think
it's
you need to
not
start.
What if she just quickly got engaged to this man that she's danced with twice, just to put the rumours to bed?
But what, she doesn't want to get engaged. I don't want to assume things. She might just
Probably
want to
not.
continue this courtship.
Yeah, probably, but like at the expense of, you know.
I think you want to keep your options open, but also see where it can go with this guy. What I would do is dance with loads of other guys at other balls, but secretly start some maybe sort of letter correspondence with this guy. Maybe write some nudes.
Yeah. Do you mean draw?
On reflection, yes.
Means you could send like descriptions.
Yeah, no, I think, no, do you know what? I'm going to back myself. I think write some nudes.
Yeah. What? You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, I think write some nudes to this guy to keep him interested, but then just make sure that you haven't like completely put all your eggs in one basket with him and dance with some other guys. But then we need to be making a call on this quick. So I think in the next week or so, either get engaged to this guy or make a call on one of the other people that you're dancing with.
So you're saying play the field,
Play the field,
but not too much,
but not too much.
because you've already, you know.
Yeah.
married yourself enough.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready for the final one?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Jake, mate, I slipped off the rowing.
Rowing.
That's a lovely pronunciation of the name.
Jake.
I'm used to Jack.
I'm sorry.
I slipped off the rowing boat showing off in front of a girl. Now I'm nearly drowned and the physician's approaching with a pipe to shove up my ass to revive me.
Hey.
Why is no one trying CPR? Why is their priority my ass?
I'm so impressed that with all this going on, you've managed to write a letter in. I'm imagining him there.
Listeners.
So he's in the water.
He's fanning about.
He's fanning about, arse out, so that what can go in?
A pipe?
A pipe.
Like a pipe.
And
But
but he's
fanning
also
about.
writing this letter.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I would say, as I often do, leave my arse alone.
I don't consent.
I don't. Yeah, leave my arse alone. And I'll do it to that camera too. I don't know why they're going near the arse. I feel like I'm going to learn something from you. What period of time is this?
This is about the 1700s, late 1700s.
I don't know why they're going. Oh, he's drowned. He's
in the River Thames.
Yeah.
He's fallen in the River Thames. His lass is going, oh, that's awful. Oh no. The physicians come in with a pipe, ready to go up. So what do you tell this poor lad?
That was the most animated I've ever seen you. It's like you came to life when you did that. It felt sort of like muscle memory, weirdly, as well, Katie. I don't know why.
Been here before? But what is your
This is just your own erotic novel you've written. This is her own fan fiction about her own show. And then it goes right up the ass. Right up the ass, mate. Do you not know about the disco spoons? I'll show you, lad. What goes up the? I don't. I'm going to need to know the historical context and why this is happening before I can give the advice.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yes, thank you.
So basically, in the late 1700s, if you were drowning on the river, you know, like how we've got like those circle things to put in the river. What are they called?
Circle things to put in the river.
Yeah.
Boys. No.
A life. You know when you've got armbands?
Oh well, yeah, dinghy, like a
little
yeah.
orange thing. So you know how we've got that now. So back in then, if you were drowning, they were put on the side of like the river instead of the dinghies, like a blanket, a smelling salt, and this tobacco smoke enema kit. Because they thought if you put warm tobacco smoke up there, it would like warm you up and open up the lungs, and it would sort of like rejuvenate you. So physicians would do that.
Wow.
And that would be the quickest way to deliver heat to a dying body. And then in the early 1800s...
That sounds quite nice. So they're pumping up tobacco smoke in there?
If you've drowned, yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of CPR. And then in the
I'm going to revise my earlier statement and say, leave my arse alone. Unless.
Well, you are going to be solving a PR crisis and you're going to be a PR manager for a certain historical figure.
Okay, brilliant.
Okay.
I think I'd be actually really good at this, yeah.
Amazing. So your client, Ivan IV of Russia, has accidentally murdered his own son in a rage.
Is this true?
Yeah.
He's done that?
Yeah.
He's killed his own son, right.
He's created a personal torture squad and he's just been a bit of a dickhead, to be honest. So
He tortured his son, is what you're saying?
He killed his son.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll give you a bit of like historical background. For the listeners at home to learn. So in 1581, Ivan the Terrible beat his pregnant daughter-in-law because she was dressed inappropriately to the point where she miscarried because she was wearing immodest clothes. And then his son, which was married to the daughter-in-law, he confronted him. Ivan lashed out with the staff, struck him in the head. He didn't intend to kill him. However, he did fracture his skull. And then he died. And then Ivan the Terrible was like, oh, that's like really bad and stuff. And then Russia spiraled into the time of the Troubles. And this is bad because obviously murder is wrong. Nod?
That I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
And he killed the only son competent enough to rule.
Oh, so he was that next up.
Yeah. So you are Ivan the Terrible's PR crisis
That's
manager.
fine.
Is that okay?
That's fine. I know.
You're getting a big check for this one.
Yeah. No, I've dealt with worse. So
Exactly. So he's going to need an official statement.
right.
Ivan, he's just killed his heir. The entire court's traumatized. Russia is shaken. So, yeah.
And he's been whacked across the head, has he?
Ivan the Terrible's son has been whacked across the head and he's pretty much died.
Okay.
His skull has been fractured. He's about to die. You're the crisis manager. What is the official statement? Are you blaming it on stress?
Nope. I know what it is.
What is it? Would you like to look into the camera and give an official statement?
Hello, fellow citizens. I come bearing some horrible news. Something that is unexpected today. Unfortunately, Ivan's son.
Ivan the Terrible's son, yeah.
No, but it's a PR thing. I'm not going to call him Ivan the Terrible, am I?
That's good. You're a good PR manager.
Right, it's just Ivan.
The fact check.
It's Ivan.
Yeah.
Ivan's son, suffered a blow to the head after a small argument with Ivan.
Yeah.
Now, to any normal human, they would have merely suffered a scratch or a bruise. After the incident, we found horrifying details that actually Ivan's son was calcium deficient. Therefore, he fractured his skull because he did not drink enough milk as a child.
Yeah, he didn't have any petit filou.
He didn't have any of that, and therefore there's a good chance he's going to die. So please, citizens of this beloved nation, remember to drink your milk or you'll end up like Ivan's son. Anyways, great news. We are awarding everybody with £1,000.
Amazing. That
Yeah.
was really
And then you hear the roars outside the palace.
wow. Petit filou for everyone.
Petit filou for
For
everybody.
everyone.
Yep.
So that was really good. But unfortunately, the peasants are really pissed off because they found out the truth. That
I've just given him a grand.
A grand doesn't cut it.
It
You did.
trust me, I've seen the way they fucking live.
Yeah.
A grand does cut it.
Spent it all.
On what?
It's all got out. I couldn't tell you. The murder's gone viral. And
Viral? What?
yeah,
There wasn't
really bad.
TikTok back then.
Everyone knows. The town crier's been
Right,
going
okay.
around.
Okay.
And he knows.
So they found out that he doesn't have a calcium deficiency, is what you're telling
Yeah.
me. Right, okay, fine.
And they're throwing all of the petit filous out the window and they're like really pissed off.
I've just
So-
tanked calcium stocks.
Yeah. So what completely are you going to do like an apology tour?
No.
Are you not?
No.
Yeah.
Sometimes what you do is you just block out the noise.
Are you going to do a completely unrelated charity event to describe
No.
him of like, oh, he's such a good person?
Nope.
A wellness event for the orphans of Russia?
Nah.
No.
Now instead,
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do
Yeah.
is I'm gonna do like a Hunger Games speech. You know, where it goes to all corners of or all the different
To all of the starving peasants of
yeah, what were they called? They were like
district.
districts, to all the districts. So I'll get on a mic and I'll just say misinformation is rife in this world. It's important to stop with these petty gossips and rumors.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm going to gaslight them.
Mm.
And I'm going to say, you should all be ashamed of yourselves.
Wow. So I
This can be so harmful. And then, now this is the kicker. This is where I just wrap shit up. And then I go, you've all messed with my mental health. And I go, my mental health is in the bin. I've got crippling anxiety just standing here speaking to you guys. This was a nation I once loved. And yet you are the one harming my health. And then you put a little hashtag pray for Ivan at the end.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was really
That's what I would do.
good. So do you think that would have worked?
Yep.
Do you think Ivan would have like, you know, had a redemption arc and stuff? You completely
Don't know about the redemption arc because he did get up to some pretty fuck shit.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't the squeakiest clean, but I definitely feel like I got him out of the woods with this one.
Okay, so you were wrong there because afterwards he spiraled even harder. He tortured towns, he did a few massacres, and then
Yo, this is actually like Hunger Games though.
yeah, I know. So I feel like no matter what you did, like the PR didn't really go that well because he kept massacring people and stuff, and it's a bit like, oh, come on, like
Yeah, but this is the thing. Like, we have to understand that obviously I would have been his right hand man, like his PR. Like, I would have talked him out of this. I'd be like, Ivan,
listen, look at me.
have this Snickers bar.
Yeah, you're
Like,
not like this.
You're not like this.
isn't
It's
you.
because you're hungry.
Good.
Yeah.
Product placement. And amazing. I feel like you would have been a good PR person.
I think I would have done a better job than whoever was doing it at the time because clearly that didn't work out, did it? I mean, he's gone on a
No.
killing spree.
Especially if your nickname is Ivan the Terrible. I feel like that's not very nice, is it?
So, my question to you is,
Yes.
was Ivan the Terrible at the time, did he know that he was called Ivan the Terrible, or is that just a name that we've given to him? Now we're looking back and be like, oh, mate, you were actually pretty terrible.
Well, apparently it was a mistranslation from a Russian word which means formidable or fearful.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we're well aware we've mistranslated He's saying, we're just sticking to it.
Well, he's a bit of a dick if you like kill your son. Do you know what I mean? And then call your daughter a slapper when she's pregnant.
Fuck, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, it's valid. It's valid. We'll stick with it. We'll stick with Ivan the Terrible then.
What
I'm not
would
going to
you
rewrite
do?
history.
Breaking news. England has had the first ever public execution of a queen.
I think that was true. I think it was. I'm pretty sure, or maybe it wasn't the first public execution of a queen, but it was the first time a king had had his queen killed, I think. I'm going to go with true.
It is true.
Yes.
Yay.
Because isn't that really crazy when you actually think about it? He actually had her head chopped off.
If you think back then, like, because the king and everything, they were like meant to be like closest to God,
Yeah.
and Pope and whatever. But if you kill a queen, that's like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
But then some people obviously didn't agree with it because back then he was basically Catholic. Like I thought, like he was Catholic, so he was married to Elizabeth. What's her name?
Catherine of Aragon.
So she didn't recognize that marriage the whole time because
Yeah.
he's Catholic, and she's like, "What's going on?" So there would have been people that were like, "Well, she wasn't really the queen anyway."
Which is hilarious because the whole thing he did was try and make it so he was her queen. She was his queen.
Yeah.
And then he would have just used that argument to be like, well, actually, she never was. He's such a dickhead, isn't he? He's such a twat.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. But I'm just thinking, like, Catherine has already given you a ban, B-A-I-R-N.
Yeah.
But
Not
what do you
Ben.
call it?
A Bane. A Ben.
A Ben?
A Ben. I thought you meant B-E-N, like Benjamin.
No, a Ben, a kid, a child. And, like, don't be greedy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just
But he was
tricky.
very greedy. He had 6.
Wives.
Yeah.
And mistresses.
And so Mary Boleyn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a king called Henry Fitzroy as well with a mistress.
It's hard, isn't
so
it?
he did have a son.
Do you know what really winds me up the most about Anne being executed? Obviously, the fact she had her head chopped off is savage.
Yeah.
But also the fact that they arrested her for incest with her brother.
Yes.
Like, come on,
How
you'd
bad.
put her through shit.
Mhm.
And then you told the whole world she shagged her brother. Come on.
Bad.
It's savage.
Witchcraft. Well, they just needed something to execute her for because she's just the queen, like
Yeah.
regent. Queen regent, that's the word. Queen regent.
You know better than I do,
Queen,
love.
Queen. So they needed actual like things to get rid of her.
Yeah, I just
It's
think
shit. It is
too
shit.
far. To say incest, come
It's
on.
just embarrassing because people are like, oh, you did back shots with your brother. And she's
Well,
like,
there-
"No, I didn't. And then she couldn't even defend herself.
No.
Head's gone.
Yeah. She really couldn't. She literally couldn't say a word.
Have you been to the Tower of London?
No, but you can see where she's had her head chopped off right there, right?
There's like a statue thing and it's got like this pillow made of glass and it's like around that area. It's not actually there, it's like around it, but it says like this is where Anne Boleyn got her head cut off.
That's mad.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah, bless that bitch.
Bless up.
Bless up.
Bless up.
Bless up. Bless up Anne Boleyn. I've put Boleyn on my list of baby names.
Anne Boleyn.
Just Boleyn.
You
I don't want to go with Anne.
Can you call her Anne Boleyn? Boleyn.
One word.
Yeah.
Anne Boleyn.
Anne Boleyn.
That's quite a nice, like, I know someone called Amber Lee, so it's similar.
No, on TikTok, if I'm talking about Anne Boleyn, I swear it's Americans, they'll think I'm calling her Amber Lynn.
Oh, interesting.
Amber Lynn, like Amber.
Maybe I'll call my kid Amber-Lynn then instead.
Amber Lynn.
Amber Lynn. Smart. I like that.
Thank
Let me pop that down in a second.
So the next one, you sort of answered this one. Anne Boleyn had the biggest facial mole in history. People are spreading rumours that she could be a witch.
She wasn't a witch, but I wish she was. Because witches are cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Not that I would want her to ever be, but they weren't really burning witches at the stake at this point, were they?
No.
No.
It's a bit after, yeah.
So she would have been fine. And I come from Cornwall, so I love witch stuff. My best friend's a witch.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Like a good one.
Yeah, she's a good witch.
Is she like an Etsy one?
No, but she should do that. She started off as a baby witch and then she learnt a lot and she'll send me readings and she manifests and she calls herself a Cornish witch.
Oh my god.
It's cool, right?
Does she do good? Like she doesn't like curse people or anything?
I reckon she would if we really wanted her to.
Shut up.
You and I could get a curse on someone, but she wouldn't do it for anyone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Would that not have like bad repercussions on her though?
No, because she's the witch. She knows how to make sure that nothing bad happens to her.
Because I feel like it's karma. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why she doesn't do curses then. Or she knows how to handle karma because she's a witch.
Yeah.
Mm.
So how do you become? Do you have to be like born like that? I don't even know how that works.
I have no idea. She's batshit, to be honest, but I love her.
Um,
Shout out to Imogen.
Love you, bitch.
I love it. Right, the next one. We've sort of already gone through it. Fuck.
It's my fault. I'm sorry. I just talked too much about this woman.
Because there was one about the ghosts, one about getting it on with her brother and just being incest and stuff.
Yeah.
We've talked about that.
I don't agree with having sex with your brother, if that's the question.
That was the question.
I don't think you should do that.
Are you sure?
Unless your brother is David Tennant. Then maybe I'll make an exception. But otherwise, no. Big fan of David Tennant. Just throw that out there.
Okay.
Has David Tennant ever played anyone historical? He played a serial killer before, but we don't want to do that, yeah.
He's in Rivals, and I think that's historical now because it's obviously
Oh, yeah.
Rivals, yeah.
And
But that I really love.
oh, he plays Ezekiel. He plays the devil, right? Which is kind of history.
For what?
In Good Omens.
I've not seen that.
He looks good. You should watch
Doesn't
it.
he?
Yeah.
He's quite fit.
Yeah.
He's quite good in Rivals as well, but his character's like a dick. Like really bad.
We all like a bad boy.
Yeah.
But not Henry VIII.
But
We
not
don't
Henry-
like him.
Not Henryville. Not Henryville. Please no. Okay, we've done that segment. That's good.
Yay.
Yay.
Do you like Anne Boleyn? Can I ask you that?
Yeah, she's all right. I think she's quite nice. I think she's all right.
All right.
I think she's quite nice.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I would like more.
I mean, I've never really met her personally, so I don't know if we would get along. I've been to Hever Castle. I liked Hever Castle. I think it was like it's on like a moat.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I really like that. I've seen her bedroom. Not to be a creep, but I've gone through it and everything, and I've never seen her ghost or anything.
No.
Yeah,
That's good. I'll take that. If you had said no, I probably would have left. But you said she's all right, so I'm happy.
No,
I'm happy to be here.
I think my favourite wife has to be Anne of Cleves because of was Anne of Cleves a minger.
Yeah, it makes
That's
sense.
my favourite one.
It makes sense, and it's good for us to have separate favourites because we want to have a little bit of rivalry.
No, yeah.
Well,
I think Anne Boleyn is probably the best one because she's like the favourite one and like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like her. I want to see her portrait, like 100%.
We'll go.
We'll go.
We'll go together, and we can shed a tear together.
How would Christmas work? Because it also seems like this very wholesome family.
Yeah.
Got the shit together, traditional values, all that shit. But how would it really go down on Christmas?
Yeah.
Paint a picture. Let's go.
So, yeah, very nuclear family, very heteronormative. However, behind the scenes, little Papa is not so innocent. Gag. And he struts his little booty down to the Molly houses.
On Christmas Eve.
On Christmas Eve.
When the mam's slaving away, putting the Christmas goose in the
Honestly.
oven, the ye old oven, the fire. Yeah.
And he's getting something in his oven, quite literally.
Oh my God, the scandal.
Honestly, dirty bastard. So he goes down to the Molly house. And from the outside, Molly houses look like, decent cafes, decent coffee shops, decent taverns. But behind those doors.
So he's telling his wife, what's her wife called? Bertha. He goes,
Bertha.
Listen, Bertha, look, I'm just going for a coffee with the lads.
Mm-hmm.
We love coffee because it's kind of a new thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about some things of stuff that you won't understand
Some
because you're just a
blokey
little
things.
woman. You go make that Christmas dinner and I'll be back. And then what does he actually do?
He walks inside the Molly house
Mm-hmm.
and he gets his cheeks clapped. Scandal.
Megan, no. No, it's fine. That's funny. Yeah, and Megan goes, oh no, he doesn't. Like a pantomime.
Oh, yes, he does.
Oh, yes, he does. Oh, yes, he does.
Yeah.
Wow. So Molly houses are basically brothels
Kind of,
But-
yeah.
for the gays. So it's kind of like, yes, for the gays, but also you're cheating on your wife. So it's like, well,
Yeah, like
you win some, you lose some. Do you know what I mean?
Molly houses was just a place for like-minded individuals,
Yeah.
men to meet up. Sometimes they would cross-dress. And they would get up to some raunchy stuff in there. Also, sometimes they would reenact births.
What?
Yeah, they would have mock births there and pretend to have a baby.
Please explain this. What the hell? I had no idea about this.
So there's not too much about this, but there are stories of, you know, when these molly houses got raided across London, you know, they'd see people dancing, people kissing each other, having sex, whatnot. But then they'd also see people pretending to give birth. And I don't know if it was classed as sort of like a ritual, like a sort of satanic thing, but it wasn't sort of like after school drama club type of giving birth. It was like they'd put a lot of sweat and blood into it.
So who would be giving birth? Would it be the prostitutes giving birth, or would it be the men coming in to receiving the services?
I think it would be the people who were there, whether they were sex workers or not, but dressed as a woman. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like thrown by that a little bit. That is so crazy. Do you think they'd have to pay a bit more to watch that?
Maybe, who knows? Grab your poncho, that's all I know. But also, I guess, linking it back, Papa's gone to see that.
Yeah.
Baby Jesus. Baby Jesus.
So you know what? It's kind of wholesome in a way. So we
Yeah.
can't even bollock him for ditching his wife, who's
Honestly.
probably 6 months pregnant as well. He couldn't be
Again.
asked for that one. He's already been there, done that,
Yeah.
ploughed that one. But you know, he's seeing the baby Jesus come to life.
Yeah.
And I think that is what Christmas is all about, is
Yeah.
going to the Molly house.
It's really festive.
Don't get raided, obviously.
Yeah, no.
Hopefully not. Do you think they'll have like a little Christmas tree and stuff? Oh no, they didn't have Christmas trees back then. 'Cause that was
Yeah.
cheap. So obviously it was illegal to be
Yes.
gay back then.
Yeah.
So the Molly houses was a way of trying to go around that a little bit, but they were raided more than brothels, weren't there?
Yeah, so obviously back then it was illegal to be, as what I call, a fruity fudge packer. And it was back then it was called sodomy.
Yeah.
So it would be illegal to be a sodomite.
Mhm.
And so this was their sort of underground way
Mhm.
to sort of still have intimacy and sort of build networks and
Yeah.
networking. I think molly houses in London and for the queer community are quite substantial in the sense that it wasn't just about the sex work. It wasn't just about, you know, giving birth to God knows what. It was about like building community, getting sort of contacts and finding your people. So I guess it also goes back to the Christmas remembrance of community and giving.
Yeah. Or receiving.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there was plenty of that.
Wow. But it wasn't always, I think, right, I'll go back to the Romans. Like, it wasn't always illegal in that sense to be gay. Because if you go back to the Roman times, if you were a top, you weren't classed as gay. It was only if you were a bottom, it was classed as like, did you know this? It was classed as
No.
like, oh, okay, well, here we go.
Please
I'll
tell
give you a
me.
history lesson.
Yeah.
So basically, in the Roman times, if you were a citizen, you had to be like, you know, a Roman citizen, and then you had the people that were enslaved.
Yeah.
So basically, if you were a Roman citizen and you were bumming the person that you enslaved, you weren't gay. You weren't gay at all. But if you were the one being bummed, you were gay.
Oh.
And that was bad.
Yeah.
Back then, that was bad. But I'm just like, it is gay sex. That is still
Yeah.
gay sex at the end of the day. But it was seen as like manly to like, you know, and that was these enslaved people were your property and you could do whatever to them.
Oh, very like dom top kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But you could only be a dom.
Oh.
I know.
I mean, I guess that's not too different
Mm-hmm.
from like today. Like you sort of seen these people on Grindr, like Mask for Mask and stuff like that. But I guess going back to like it not really being illegal, I guess it all changed
Yeah.
because of that fucker behind you, the Buggery Act.
That's the one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's fucked it all up for us.